Egyptian jets put on an air show for the crowd below. Jubilant that once again they've brought down the second president in less than 3 years. The atmosphere in Tahrir Square is festive, triumphant. But amidst the celebrations, there's an undercurrent of resentment towards the United States, which has been harshly criticized for its dealings with the Muslim Brotherhood-led government of now deposed President Mohamed Morsi. America, keep your hands off Egypt, reads this sign, which describes the U.S. as the patron of terrorism. Obama is interfering in our affairs, says Hassan. Elsewhere, the U.S. was accused of supporting a fascist, terrorist regime. For the U.S., perhaps it was simply realpolitik. But for blogger Mahmoud Salem, it was just wrong politique.
Why are they talking to the people who are demanding the release of Omar Abdulrahman, who has attacked the World Trade Center in 1990? What are you guys talking about? How does this make sense?
For a superpower that preaches democracy, the impression here is when it comes to a choice between stability and lofty ideals, the former trumps the latter, says activist Wael Iskander.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're looking for, stability. Democracy is just rhetoric, unfortunately for Americans who've preached it.
The widespread belief the U.S. was in bed with the Brotherhood is mistaken, says author Ashraf Khalil.
The Americans aren't pro-Brotherhood. The Americans are pro-stability. They're anti-instability. The American government sees an elected president possibly going down in flames non-democratically 1 year into his term. That's going to be something that concerns them. It doesn't make them Brotherhood sympathizers.
A year ago, Mohamed Morsi came to power after winning 52% of the vote. But a year is a very long time in politics. And in revolutionary Egypt, his popularity plummeted against a backdrop of a declining economy, fuel and power shortages, and rising fears Morsi was embarking on a project to turn Egypt into an Islamic state. He's now under house arrest, and arrest warrants have been issued for hundreds of Muslim Brotherhood officials. And that seems to suit most people here. It was only normal for the United States to deal with Egypt's first ever democratically elected president. But as these women are telling me, they may not have realized quite how unpopular he had become. In just days, Morsi went from being president to prisoner. A lesson, perhaps, that there can be no such thing as diplomacy as normal in this brave new Egypt. Ben Wiedemann, CNN, Cairo.